Well, I think it's like 2 Offspring songs. It's kind of meshed into one, but whatever. You get what I'm going for.
Well, so this is the 3rd time you've seen this cutscene.
What is your wish, master?
Oh, there he is. He just kind of poops in. Poof. That descent. He just floats there for a little bit. Doesn't even have his floaty pack yet. Does he? No, he doesn't.
Nope.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't. Okay.
I'll leave it up to you, Gamma.
And just in Tails canon, he's leading the pack.
Sonic's in the back.
All right, Clement.
Seriously, I'm not even a big Shadow fan, but he is the main character of this game.
Of Sonic Adventure 2? Oh.
No, I'm talking about...
You're doing a reference! I see!
Yeah, I was doing a reference. So... Tails is a little bit different from his Genesis appearances. He can't spin dash anymore, but he can swing his tails to attack people. But he can still roll into a ball, like the
Tails,
classic games.
shut the fuck up!
This robot is my friend. He helped me. Did I hurt him?
Well, okay, what's so
You know
funny?
what that was? That was the noise that he makes when he's climbing a ladder.
You have your reasons, I guess.
That was...
Hey, this ship is losing altitude.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, actually. Like, there is literally a part of the Supersonic playthrough where Eggman says, "He's not gonna get away with this! All systems, full power!"
And it's recycled from fucking...
The Egg Viper fight.
Viper. Yeah.
It's like I looked it up. Apparently, Dreamcast games run on a special type of CD. It's called the GD-ROM, which is basically gigabyte disc ROM. It's a special type of CD that can hold up to a gigabyte of data.
Yes.
And which compares to the GameCube games, which usually hold up to about, I think, 2 gigabytes, and PlayStation and Xbox DVDs, which hold 4 gigabytes. Which would explain why the Dreamcast games look so great.
Also, on that note, Dreamcast games were pretty notoriously easy to pirate and to burn on CDs.
Yeah, and it's because, well, the reason that they went with GD-ROMs to begin with was supposed to stop that.
Whoops.
But then they found a way to, there's like a pretty easy exploit to get around it, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I had a Dreamcast. Oh!
What is she doing? That animation. This next shot with Eggman looks pretty amazing. So while Amy's talking to the birdie about his family, Tails just jaunts over here, and apparently there's a missile threat going on while Amy's having her conversation. Just look at Eggman sitting in his spot, like at an angle.
Ruined. No matter. I
forgot about that. Holy shit!
Like, it doesn't look like he has a seatbelt, so I don't... What is he doing? He's like jerking off. I don't know. Then there's a big missile that comes out of the background.
Now, admittedly, this freaked me out when I was a kid. I'm like, what the fuck?
So why didn't he just do this to begin with? If you had fucking missiles, why did he need to get chaos?
Because where's the fun of taking over the world if there's no challenge?
I didn't seem to think that when he made Infinite.
Yeah, well, times change.
You know, I guess getting stuck in a white dimension with no hope of escape does some things to you.
How the fuck did he get that out? How the fuck did he get out of that anyways?
They never explain it. He just shows up in Lost World after that. But, you know, to be fair, like, after Generations, he's got a lot more serious and angry.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I better get to that missile
that is true.
It.
Oh no, Tails, quickly go! go after him.
By the way, this music. It's like... Sounds like a Mario and Luigi Panic theme.
I never play Mario Luigi.
Well, it's just like each of those games have a Panic theme in them. Like just a dedicated song for when like shenanigans are happening.
See, here's Tails. He's like monologuing. Tails is... Eggman's already going after the missile. What are you doing, Tails? Get going!
Don't worry, Elise. I'll rescue you. Then he waits till daytime to start looking for the apiary.
Right after my beauty sleep.
The fastest thing alive needs lots of sleep, you know. I always go to bed at 8 p.m.
And I always be
Just
sure
like
to brush my
Spartacus.
teeth afterwards. Dental care is important, kids.
20 times up and 20 times down.
Sounds dirty.
You can keep up with me.
Well, hey, Amy never complained.
Think you can keep up with me? What? He caught
He's
up.
caught up.
Tails, wait for me. So can we agree that this is the best level in the game?
For Tails or just in general?
Tails.
Sure, yeah.
I always
There are
thought
like so many ways you can play this level with Tails.
Yeah. I like it.
I mean, one thing I do have to mention, and I'm surprised I haven't talked about up to this point, is Tails' control is just amazing in this game.
Butter. It is butter.
Yeah, it is so smooth.
I agree.
And it's just flying just feels so satisfying.
Too bad it's the only game where he feels this good to play as.
Yeah, really. Kind of
Like
is.
Like this is
Because they
its
insist on not making him playable in the new games. The new 3D games, anyway.
Nah, let's get classic Sonic, yo.
Yeah, we need 2 Sonics.
Remember when I suggested that we should have 3? With Dreamcast Sonic?
Yeah.
Good times.
But Ryan, Dreamcast Sonic is modern Sonic.
And classic Sonic is Sonic!
But he's from another dimension.
Oh no.
In all seriousness, it's just...
I
It's
try
like
not
with
to
every
think about
game,
that.
Tails just gets, like, wimpier.
Yeah. Well, no, because he was... I mean, he was a... He had his moments in Lost World, where he was just a little shit.
Yeah.
But then there are other moments where he was the good kind of little shit. Again, where he's like bragging about reprogramming a computer with fucking laundry detergent and a toothpick. I'm like, yeah! Go get him, Tails. But then it's just like, you trust Eggman more than me! He's like, fuck off!
Oh, you beat me to the missile, you little pest.
I always loved the delivery of that line.
I will make you all
So you beat me to the missile, you little pest.
I will make you all pay for this. That scream freaked me out too.
You fool. Away, before I make mincemeat out of you.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this.
That delivery.
Come on, Peter! Come on, Peter! Come on, Spider-Man! Come on, Spider-Man!
This is worse than the time I took on Dr. Eggman and this egg walker. Oh my god, he killed Lois! Holy crap!
Oh my god, kill Lois! Wow! That's so bad! I can't do Peter. I have a ball sack for a chin. That's a... Anyways,
And
Egg
so
Walker.
we get to hear Militant Missionary again, or Militant Mercenary, can't remember what it's called.
I kind of like this boss. I like the design of it.
Well, it's... I mean, I suppose on one hand it's not as cheap as the Egg Viper is.
Well, I visually. Like, I like the actual design of the...
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah, it looks cool! It's like
Okay, I thought...
It's like a giant spider, but not scary. The boss itself, it's a fine boss, but it's like, it's not great. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't know that Ryan was arachnophobic.
I am arachnophobic.
Really?
Yes, I am. I see a spider, and I'm like, even if it's like one that's about the size of my pinky, and I'm out. I was like, nope.
What about the size of your? I just heard pee, and then you cut off for a bit. It is called. The song is called "Militant Missionary."
Yes.
Okay, I just verified that. Yeah, but this boss is really easy. It's just like you dodge the attacks and then you hit.
Are you intentionally showing off the flamethrower a bit?
No.
Because I'm pretty sure if you run under him, like if you after he walks up to you, you just run under him, and I'm pretty sure it just procs him to do the stomping thing.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Alright. Maybe it's different in the Dreamcast version. I wouldn't put it past the porters on the GameCube.
I'd have to play it again.
Yeah.
Maybe I will. Who's to stop me?
I will!
I will!
Yeah,
so that was Tails.
In terms of what the story is about for Tails, it's kind of about him learning to be more it's pretty much the same as Amy's, really. Because, like, he's always been kind of dependent on Sonic, and you know, like, they kind of show it with that flashback of him beating Sonic, and it's supposed to be him learning to be a hero on his own right, and that's kind of what his vocal theme is about, too.
Yeah.
You know, being able to take on Eggman on his own, rather than, you know, being dependent on Sonic to, you know, be the leader. Which is kind of ironic, considering in the later games, he is literally the opposite of that. Because, like, at least in Colors, it was like he was working on the translator the whole time, and he was ready to fight the Egg Nega-Wisp with Sonic, but Sonic, like, sent him on the elevator instead to get him out of harm's way. It wasn't like he was too weak and didn't want to fight the boss, it was like Sonic did him a solid. But then you get to-
Sonic! I beat Eggman, and then I shook hands with the president, and then I dated a supermodel? It was great, you should have been there!
And then it gets to Forces, and he sees Chaos, like, vanilla Chaos Zero, and it's like cowers in fear for some reason.
Okay, did you see that, by the way?
Yeah, I did see that. That's an MPEG issue. That's what happens when the reference frame doesn't kick in, Ryan.
Is that gonna come in the post
MPEG
too?
Works. It won't be in the final part. At least I hope not.
Because if it's not, people are just gonna be watching this video normally. They're gonna hear me go, "Oh, what is that?"
Yeah. Yeah, it happened again. Oh, that might be in the raw file. Maybe something went wrong with the encoding. I did something a little bit different with this one. Starting with these later parts I recorded, I started recording with high efficiency video codec instead of advanced video codec to get better compression quality for the same bitrate. It looks really nice, but I have noticed that sometimes the reference frames don't kick in. Or maybe it's just a render issue with the raw I put up on Google Drive for us to watch. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in post, folks.
So that was Tails. He's pretty good. I like him.
I think his gameplay is fun, all 5 minutes of it. But I don't honestly know how much there is. Maybe we'll say 10 minutes. But his levels just go by like that, which is fun and exhilarating, but at the same time, it's like the rest of it is spent watching the same cutscenes we saw in Sonic's campaign and running around and doing the same things on the overworld for the most part that we did with Sonic.
Now here's my beef with Tails, is that like his core gameplay is really good and I really like it. And Speed Highway is the level for Tails in my opinion. But the problem is that like you don't really get to play that much of that kind of gameplay style because with Ice Cap, it's a snowboarding section. With Sand Hill, it's a snowboarding section. You know, you do the tornado twice, and in the Casinopolis, it's
Yeah.
It's so narrow. So you don't. It's what they have is really good. They just don't do a whole lot with it.
Yeah, like now that you mention it, the only levels where you can like that are pretty open, where you can fly around, are Sky Deck, Windy Valley, and Speed Highway, especially, where you can like really pick whichever direction you want to go to beat the level.
Yeah, and that's it. It kind of sucks.
But his controls are just fantastic.
And honestly, that makes it enjoyable enough for me. Like, if they were just, like, if it controlled just fine, then I think this would be more of an issue. But since I had a lot of fun with Tails in those few levels, it's enough for me to say, yeah, no, I genuinely do enjoy playing through Tails' story, even though it is very similar to Sonic's. You know, like, you have to go through most of the same beats as Sonic. I still get some enjoyment out of it. Like, I get enough enjoyment out of it in order for me to consider this a good playstyle.
Like, usually, if for whatever reason I'm playing Sonic Adventure not for recording, usually I just skip all of Tails' cutscenes. One thing I found about that approach is that, I don't know, it kind of sucks something out of the experience when there are no cutscenes and you're just wandering around the hub world and occasionally playing like a 2-minute level.
Well, the thing is with that, is that it's like you know the context, but you're still missing it.
Yeah.
And it adds a bit of weight to it. And without that weight, it's missing something. That's true.
But, I don't know. Because it's like, on one hand, I find the cutscenes boring and I want to skip them because they're, you know, you're seeing a lot of the same stuff over and over again. But on the other hand, when you remove that from the experience, you're just getting a bunch of wandering around hub worlds and occasionally playing a level. So it's just like, pick your poison. But regardless, that was Tails' scenario. I don't really have anything else to say about it, Ryan. So, do you have anything else?
I like it, and I wish that they would go back to it.
Yeah, I definitely would not mind seeing a fully playable Tails again.
That played like this.
Yeah. And, I know, I feel like you could do that with, I don't know. If
I
they
wouldn't
go
want
back.
Boost. I'd want, like, genuine adventure, but, you know.
Yeah, that's probably where they're gonna go, to be honest. It feels like that's what everybody is asking for right now. You know, it's just playing Forces, it was just like, I was looking forward to a new Boost kind of game. But I guess what I kind of realized from playing that is that we've pretty much seen all that they can do with that by the time we get to Generations. So, at least Lost World tried to do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Just good for what it was, but, you know, regardless. We'll see you guys next time for the finale of Sonic Adventure. In the Rhine and Exo Canon, we will actually be recording Gamma next with Haddix. But, yeah, we'll see you guys for Super Sonic.
Alright, let's go! Do I stop recording? Got it.